and thank you so much for joining me right here on A Twist of Faith, where we believe all things can be done through love, hope, positivity, and prayer. Let's get right into Married to Medicine LA Season 2, Episode 3. It was so interesting. We have been talking about it so much in groups, I almost forgot to leave an update. A repeat of sorts. Let's get into Robert and Shanique. Let's talk about them. Shanique, of course, is the young woman who supported her husband, who's now a doctor, while he was in college. Now, personally, myself, I think she supported him because she wanted to marry a doctor. And this is the man, of course, she fell in love with, had children with, and helped him build his career. They had a common goal, which is great. Now she's into real estate and she wants to become a luxury realtor, where she wants to sell luxury homes and luxury real estate, all those things, which is awesome. But now that she's supported her husband through his career, she's expecting the same support in her career. And that may be a little difficult, which of course everybody supports someone and expects the same, but you can't always expect the same support that you give. And the reason why is because he's busy, very busy, saving lives. Her job, of course, her craft is not to be belittled or anything like that. Hers is important too. But she's also in a position to hire help. Yeah, just hire some help to run the house. Hire some help for the children. Hire some help for the home. That would work because even her husband as a doctor has help. So consider that. I would think that she should consider hiring help. And you can't always expect people to support you the way that you supported them. You don't do things for people hoping to have a return. No. So find ways around it. Hire help. There we go. That would kind of help resolve those issues, and it'll keep down on the intense conversations. I hope that Shanique remembers, because sometimes, and I'm sorry, y'all may hear my dog. That's my dog. I hope Shanique remembers that feelings are a choice. And instead of feeling put down because her husband is asking certain things of her, she should feel empowered and hire help. Yeah. And here's the why on that. Because you can afford it. Hire help. Also, when you hire help, you'll be helping other people too. She and Jazmin seem to be creating are they becoming constituents because they're focused on one common goal together, or are they creating a friendship? So whatever it is becoming, it's interesting to watch. I'm sure Shanique can ask Jazmin if she knows someone who can help her. See? Just hire help. Then you'll be giving someone else the opportunity to work, helping them in their lives, praying for them, and moving forward in her wonderful career, as well as her friendship with Jazmin. Now, Jazmin, on the other hand, and let's say, I'm not sure if that's a friendship or a constituency that they're building, because they seem to be focused, both of them, very much on Imani. And I understand Shanique wanting to be a good associate or constituent or even a friend to Jazmin, if that's what they're building, a friendship. That's awesome. With that, of course, Shanique, hire help. Jazmin, I would think, because she is still affected by what Imani said about her home looking like that of a drug dealer's house last year, because that is something that she still wants to address. I don't know. I do think Imani should have another moment and address it with her. But she apologized to you, darling. She apologized to Jazmin. when it comes to, have you ever been in a situation like that where someone has apologized to you, explained how they meant it, but it is still bothering you? How did you get over that? For me, when I was in that kind of situation, if I would just absorb myself in work, in my work with my family, with my different friends and things like that. I would be too busy to be concerned about that. The things that you concern yourself about sometimes show how busy you are. And I think that that has a lot to do with why Imani was able to give a genuine apologize, really take a moment and apologize to her, speak with Jazmin and let her know, I did not mean it the way that you received it. I apologize to you, and are we able to move forward? Imani is the one who genuinely took that when Jazmin said, yes, we can move forward and at least try to create a friendship. I think Imani received it honestly, and Jazmin is the one who still had a guard up because she's still talking to Imani about it and saying that it wasn't a genuine apology. During that time, let's go to the house party for Kendra, who has that beautiful baby. That baby is absolutely adorable. But during this time when Jazmin was attempting to address some things with Imani, Shanique chimed in talking to Leah. I love Leah. Leah just sits back in the cut trying to keep her cool. She is so funny. Like she said, I have to remember, I cannot jump over tables anymore. Not only am I a doctor's wife, I am also a mother. So it is going to be very interesting watching her keep her cool because she reminds me of those ladies. You know how those women were. They're always just chilled out, relaxed on ice. However, if you send for them, they shall show up and show out. And oh boy, what a show it would be. So let's just keep praying for her and and to make sure that she is just as good as God wants her to be. You keep being awesome. And stand close. Hold on to your good friend that you're creating this wonderful relationship with, Imani. Because Imani doesn't mean any harm to anybody. She's just trying to keep growing and become her best self. We also have to remember with Imani, not only is she cultivating relationships with these women in her life, she's also continuing to grow past hurt and heal. She is truly coming to grips and coming into a new understanding of what has happened in the past with her father and healing. So she's allowing us to watch her do that and probably doesn't need other things in her mind, small things to her, complicating that vulnerable space. Can you imagine arriving to a housewarming party with friends? She was with Britten and Mack, who looked awesome as normal. I did hear the comment also about that Britten made about the rice. And then, like, I think she said something like, someone said, that's a lot of rice on these rolls. And she said, yeah, those are fat girl problems. I heard that comment, and I saw a lot of people on social media making a big deal about that. Okay. I wasn't offended by that. I didn't think it was a lot of rice me myself. It looked good to me. But when Imani arrived at that party with Britten and Mac, it was to have a good time. It wasn't to be confronted by someone because of an apology that she had given previously. That's not okay. When they had when Jazmin and Imani had a conversation at Jazmin's event when they were all welcoming the ladies from Atlanta, when they had that conversation, that little sit down, that's when things should have been clearly aired out. Okay, I understand how Jazmin feels, which is, I'm sure everybody does, but you can't make Imani keep apologizing to you when she genuinely gave you an apology already. I hope everything's okay in that situation and that Jazmin finds a way to move past that. If that is something that Jazmin is not able to move past, this may turn into a situation where we watch Imani turn this around by giving Jazmin the apology that she thinks she still deserves, which sometimes is okay as well. Sometimes a second apology is needed and okay. Hallelujah. Hallelujah to that too. Now, speaking of move past, I wonder what Kendra is going to say to Shanique about her behavior in her home. I wonder if she's going to say anything about that. Did anybody notice how Shanique was sitting on her furniture, Kendra's furniture? I'm like, did she buy some of this? Well, even if you bought furniture for some people, you just don't sit on folk furniture like that. I mean, what's going on?